It was like, it was showing me like, okay, these are your problems right here. Look at the big picture. Woof. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it's like the things you think matter in this world don't matter at all. Hey, yo. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cool Kano back with a super interesting video, okay, guys? All right, so yesterday, right, I had the most profound, mystical, mind-opening, secret-revealing, revelation, grooviest experience that I've ever had in my life. I had my DMT breakthrough experience. This wasn't the first time I've tried DMT or any kind of psychedelics. Actually, the 10th year anniversary of my first psilocybin experience, it was about, I think about a month ago. So I tried DMT a year ago, my first time, but I didn't break through. I didn't go through the breakthrough process, you know. I kind of had that, you know, the waiting room experience. I was in the waiting room because it was kind of whoa, it hit me like whoa. From having experience in the psychedelic world, I knew the power of DMT and the magic it holds, but I'm not gonna lie, my ego was just so afraid to just tap in. It was so afraid to go through. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I had to like take baby steps to get there. Before I would decide to tap in, I've been preparing myself for 2 days. I've been microdosing psilocybin. I've been eating real healthy, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, lots of water, you know, meditation, tapping in, kind of getting that process going, you know, to kind of get my brain and my energy prepared for the deep dive into the, you know, subconscious mind. Before I did it, I set my intentions. I set my intentions and told myself, hey, all I know is that I know nothing at all. I know nothing at all, and I just want Spirit to put me on my right path, put me on my right thinking path of alignment, because something is just not right. My ego wants to tell me, no, you're doing the right thing, but my soul knows that something is a little bit off and I need to get back on track, get back to source somehow, some way. I figured, why not do this? There's no better way of trying to find out what's right for you rather than just looking inside your own self or your own selves. So any trauma or sadness I was feeling, I made sure I purged it all out my system. No matter what was happening, I made sure I meditated. If I had any anger in me, I screamed. If I had any sadness, I cried it out. Best of my ability to get it all out. Any karma that I was thinking about, let it all out. Surrender, I know nothing. You know, I try to make peace with my life before I jump into this, you know, mystical world. Luckily, I had the luck of my good friend that was right there guiding me through the whole situation. He's a very experienced diver into these realms. Obviously, we're out here near water. Water is the purest form of life. So I was making sure that my feet was immersed into the water. I was connected to the earth. I'm sitting on a rock. I'm bound by the rock. You know, the rock holds so much energy, and I'm being cleansed by the water. So I'm all up in nature, guys. I'm immersed in nature. So any anxiety or fear that I had built up, I made sure that I purged it, and I told myself that fear and anxiety is just a choice that is not real. You know, just don't pay no attention to that, because that's just trying to block me. It's like a little troll trying to get me to stop doing something productive and something that's gonna actually benefit me in the long run. I was able to just like say, F all that, I got the willpower, I'm going in. Well, first I started paying attention to my breathing. You know, make sure, you know, my breathing patterns is on point, making sure I'm got a flow. You know, I'm in the water, the flow of the water, the flow of nature, the flow of life. I'm going one with the flow of my environment, right? I do that, take my head to the DMT. One, okay. Take a second one. Third one. By the third one, I can start feeling my senses starting to kind of tingle. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. Fourth one. Big one, big one. Bam. At that moment, all my senses, all my awareness became 360 degrees. So right side, left side, all became combined together. I can hear everything around me. I am fully immersed into the scenery around me. Because you know how our normal perception, like we see something that's in front of us right there, so our focus goes to that. But in this state, my focus there was no focus. It was just, I was everything. My perception became the whole environment. I was all this, I was everything. You know what I mean? There was no more physical. I couldn't pay attention to my hands or my face, like physical features. I was experiencing life itself while I'm immersed into the water. And I was like, okay, and that's called the waiting room. That's what you call the waiting room. That's the tip. That's the tip of the thing. I said, okay, I'm gonna be a G. Let's go all the way in with this joint this time. You feel me? And right away, I felt like I just unlocked a secret door to the unknown in my mind. And it felt so familiar. It felt like I've been there a million times. Like I always go there. And they just wonder,
like, oh, what took you so long to come back, bro? This is welcome home.
All I remember is that this place was more realer than reality itself. It was like ultra reality. It was like, oh shoot, like it was like the coolest VR game you could ever imagine. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, all right, okay, I know nothing, okay, show me the way, Gandalf. So I closed my eyes and immediately I saw like these serpent type beings, like these snake serpent kind of beings, you know, welcoming me like,
hey buddy, hey, we see you right there, we see a tall light-skinned ass right there, knocking on our door.
And I was like, oh, okay, you guys are groovy, okay, like the little geometric patterns are all going over. I'm like, okay, I like this. And they started scanning me. They was like scanning me, like, like scanning my energy to see if I was really about this life. It was
okay. You really want to come in here?
And I was like, yeah, I want to come in here. I want to come, yes, I want to, show me. They was like,
nah, you don't really want to come here. Come back when you're ready.
And I was like, no, come back. And then the spirit told me, yo, take another hit. I said, okay. Took another one, boof, blast off. Oh, now I'm in it. Now I'm all the way in it.
You're like, okay, let's begin.
Immediately start submerging my energy. It took my axis, my focus point, my point of reference, my reality.
It's an F on it.
Bam, threw me in the abyss. I'm traveling through this 5-dimensional void of like existence. I was able to see like my cells, inside of my cells. I was able to see that on a cellular level, like my atoms. I was like, whoa, okay, fun. Let's see it. I'm loving it. And then I'm realizing, okay, I'm going down all these vortexes. I see all these snakes welcoming me.
Hey man, we missed you. Like, when was you gonna come back and say hi, Aunt Susie? Like,
yeah, like so I met the serpent angels. I realized these serpent beings were like my spiritual guide. Like it's like your tour guide. It's to your soul. I was like, okay, this is my soul. Okay, this is me. Okay, this is who I truly am. It was like I fully broke the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world. It was like all in one. There was no difference. I was like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where my soul truly resides at. This physical world is a bunch of BS. It was like, this is not me. This physical world is just a bunch of collective ideas that we all assumed, we all agreed that this is what it is, but it's not really what it is. It's all BS. And I was like, okay, I get it. I'm with it. I'm on board. So I was able to fully disconnect from my ego, my ego in this physical world. It was showing me like, okay, these are your problems right here. Look at the big picture. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, there's like the things you think matter in this world don't matter at all. All that shit is BS. It's all trash. It's not real. These are ideas. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. The only reason why you think it matters is because you make it matter. You make it matter. You give it more life than it's supposed to have. You giving it meaning. So whether it's a relationship, whether it was a fallen friendship, whether it was some money you need to pay, whether it was something you need to do, you're making it a problem in your own head. It's not really a problem. It just is. It just is what it is. And I was like, holy crap. You don't really want that car. You saw the car and then you thought you wanted it. You want to go after it. You don't really want that hot chick. The hot chick showed up and then you think you want her. We don't really want any of these things. And I realized in that moment that I have everything that I need in this world. I have my life, my love, my perception, my body, my two hands. I can see, I can feel, I can live. That's all you really need in this world. I was fully able to see my ego for what it really was, which is nothing really. My ego was nothing. It's just a collective of ideas that I've given so much power and so much meaning that in reality doesn't mean anything. In the real grand scheme of everything, my ego is nothing. Because as humans, we're just so judgmental. We're so judgmental of things and other people in this world for nothing. When somebody does something to you, they really do nothing to you. They just do things. They're just doing things. It's when you respond and give it emotion, give it energy, that's what creates a false meaning, but it really doesn't mean anything. I took on all this weight on my shoulders for no reason. It was like I had this new sense of perception. So any fear, any trauma, any resentment, any pain that I had going into this experience just all suddenly just went away. It was like the spirit brought me back to who I truly am. It brought me back to my core essence. It was like a fresh new start, a fresh new rebirth. And mind you, I've done psychedelics before. I've been there. I know this place, but this time was like I ain't gonna lie, it was the greatest moment of my life. It was the greatest moment of my life. In that moment, I realized that there's no amount of anything anything in this physical world that can truly bring me happiness, like true happiness, like true bliss, like true. I realized that materialistic things, people, sex, all that stuff, all these things are just the middleman to the euphoria. But we're told that you need that girl to get that sexual euphoria. We're told you need to play music, listen to music to get there. We're told you need to meditate. We're told all these things. There's so many ways you can get there, but in reality, they're all the middleman. But the true core, the true bliss is already within. It's already there, but we've been blocked. We have these foggy goggles that we can't see our glow, our true essence for what it really is, because we're so connected to this physical world that we have collectively lost touch with the inner world, the spiritual realm. We have lost touch as a society. I'm not saying forget the physical world, no, because with everything you need moderation. We're just so far gone from this realm that we've lost touch with our true nature and true power as divine beings. In the end, it's all a big game. It's all a big show. Everybody's playing a part. Everybody, everything, every person is playing a part in the same collective movie, if you want to call it that. I don't know. There's really no language to explain this realm, and I can't really articulate the way it really was, but I can say what I thought in those present moments, and I remember just laughing like, like really? I was mad about that. I was sad about that. I really held on to that for all these years. Like really, I really was really on that, and I realized I don't care about none of this stuff because they're all just ideas. They're not real. And I can't believe over 90% of humans never experienced this. Like what? I feel like you're really missing out. You are really missing out on life if you haven't in some way, some level reached this feeling. This is better than sex. This is better than drugs. This is because it's not a drug. DMT is not a drug. It's a tool. It's a mind opener, you know what I mean? You don't change, you don't become crazy. Drinking is a drug, you know what I'm saying? Pharmaceuticals are drugs. DMT produces naturally in your brain and in our liver. We have this substance in us already. All we're doing is just being connected more back within ourselves. Ourselves, that's all it is. TV, society, music, all that stuff, it has gotten us so far away from who we truly are. And I think we start really tapping back into that aspect of what this life is. We could really start making some real work happen. I know I sound like a hippie, I don't care. And that's the great thing about this feeling, I don't care. I truly don't care what anybody thinks about me. I truly let go of anxiety, depression, sadness. It's like it's all gone. The universe is like, you're mad about this? Let's take this. Bam, here you go. That's who you really are. You're not that. You're not the idea you thought you were. You're not that. You're this. You're this guy. You're this infinite being of love and light. I remember coming down looking like, whoa. I was just like, yo, I'm so happy. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I can't believe I experienced it. I can't believe this exists. I can't believe I'm here. I'm so honored to have experienced it. I'm so happy. More than anything else in the world, it just made me so happy, especially in that moment. Because all I really wanted was a different perception, but they gave me a whole new slate. It's like you go into the dealership to try to get your tire fixed, and they give you a brand new car. And I remember coming down from it, and it felt like I'm in this mystical island. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like I was on Avatar somewhere. I felt like I was a being from Avatar being connected back into like the pod or whatever you want to call it. I was like on Avatar Island. I was like, holy, can this never end? I want to live here forever. But I remember just thinking like, man, right now I just want to talk to people who've been here. I want to connect with people who've been to this place. Like, this is such a magical place. It's like going to Atlantis and coming back to the real world. And it's like, man, like I want to go back to Atlantis and like be with people who know what I'm talking about. Be with people who understand this realm, that this place actually exists and it's within us. And we can get there, you know what I mean? It's available and it's amazing. All the answers, all the traveling you want to do. You want to go to Antarctica, you want to go to Costa Rica, you want to go all these places and feel something. You go there to feel something. But out of all places I've been to in my life, like there was no better place than just being inside, of my own soul and understanding that it's gonna be all right. That being said, guys, remember, I'm not trying to encourage anybody out here that's watching the video to try psychedelics. I'm not encouraging you to do DMT. I'm just simply sharing with you my profound experience, my mystical experience, my magical experience and how it has helped me. If you feel like that's something you want to do, that's on your own terms. I am not trying to persuade you, but I do believe that some people should have this experience at least once. I feel like people just to waking up and to realize that, okay, I gotta stop taking things so seriously and I gotta start putting out more love in the world, because that's all that truly matters. And that's all we really are at our core essence. It's just existence, awareness, and love. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This your boy Cool Kano. Remember guys, you are light, you are love, and you are a miracle. And most importantly now, you are infinite. Don't you ever forget it. Come on, man. Let's glow. Bam.